Welcome back to Season 46 of the P2 London Ultimate Series. Tonight is our first playoff race of the season at Darlington Raceway. On the pole will be Jamal Jackson, the 1 car, and alongside him will be the number 8 car of Colin Francis. He is the highest starting driver among the playoff field here in tonight's race. Let's take a look at the rest of the order in the starting lineup. And it's our first playoff race of the season, but it'll be the first time it'll be an elimination race, as one driver will be eliminated from the playoffs after this race. You heard that right. This race is an elimination race, and so will the next race that comes after it. And then, of course, it's our regular cutoff race after that at Bristol, I believe. That will eliminate 4, as it has been in the previous years. We have 18 playoff drivers this season. So one will be eliminated after this race tonight at Darlington, and it's going to be a lot of fun here tonight to see who will survive in the track Too Tough to Tame as we kick off the playoffs for season 46. The first stage will end on lap 28, and the second stage will end on lap 68, and it will be a 111 lap race here tonight in the Lady in Black. So without further ado, we're about to go trackside as the cars are about to roll off for the start of the race. As the green flag waves at Darlington, Jamal Jackson leads the field down to green, and although he didn't make the playoffs, he is trying to finally get a win here this season to try to end this season out with a bang. Garrett Albertson inside second place now on the 8 of Colin Francis. Sure, they're not going to really help out the playoff drivers. I'm sure they want to try to win a race this season before it's over. And there'll be some shuffling going around, of course, next season among teams and drivers. JP Lataro inside the top 10, one of the playoff drivers. Thought I mentioned him because he is running the Ford paint scheme. And that paint scheme, he'll stick with it for the rest of the season as Smithfield has decided to drop out for the remainder of the year. So Ford will take their place for the remainder of the season. And the caution's out. It was a battle for the lead between Garrett Albertson and Jamal Jackson, but it looks like Albertson might have just barely beat out the 1 before the caution flag was thrown. So caution's out for the first time. We might see some playoff drivers in that mix. You might already know maybe who will be the first eliminated from playoff contention. About to find out, and we're going to take a look at what brought out the caution. Alright, so this is what brought out the caution. The 19 car of Giovanni Castillo went up into the wall, a little too close to getting that Darlington stripe, and then he was hit from behind by Ronald Marvila, and then got right into the 45 Ryan Durrani. And then in turn spins out the 34 Matt Gomes, and these guys were flipping upside down. The 19 was flipping, I should say. And the other cars in the back were able to make it through, but 2 playoff drivers involved in that wreck with Giovanni Castillo and Matt Gomes. So this could have an impact on the playoff picture, as one driver will be eliminated from the playoffs in just the first race. We've never had that before until this season, so it might have to come down to either Gomes or Castillo and who survives the longest among those that were involved in a wreck in the playoffs. And another crash occurred, by the way, with Ryan Durrani and Clark McKee, and I think that was in reaction to trying to avoid the wreckage. And I think it was with Clark McKee getting turned around as well. So he got turned. The driver with 2 wins this season got turned. How will this affect his run into the playoffs? Because next week's race is also going to be an elimination race. Another driver is going to be eliminated in next week's race, in addition to one driver being eliminated in this race. So, a lot on the line. Can't afford a mistake. Can't afford to be in a wreck. And so we already have like 2-3 playoff drivers involved in a wreck today in this race. And all like 4 playoff drivers, I should say, are involved in a wreck. And Maravilla, he's not in the playoffs, but it had a lot of damage from that wreckage. So I'm not sure if anybody's going to retire from this race. Castillo, McKee, they have damage. Gomes is going to stay out for now. But some of these drivers with major damage, I don't know. Castillo might be out of the race if they don't get their cars repaired in time. Let's see if McKee can survive and get through this right here. There's still going to be some stage points, by the way, awarded, so it might help them out a little bit, but yeah, they're not going to be in contention for stage points at all here tonight. I'm just going to keep a little bit of an eye on them, a close eye on them. Looks like Clark McKee is going to be out of pit road. Durani's going to be out of pit road, but the 19 is going to stay put. Oh boy, the 19 stays put, but he does get out of pit road, so he does get those repairs done. Hopes to get out on the track and not be the first driver to be eliminated from the playoffs. Oh boy. It'll be a lot of fun. So anyway, let's get back to the restart. Here we go. To the green flag, back at it again. And 12 car, able to stay on the gas. Able to retake the lead from the 1. And Luke Law, his teammate, right behind him in second. Got a good cushion for Luke Law. He's trying to win and get into the next round. He knows that the night's very young, and we've seen some wrecks with playoff drivers here tonight. Here at the small track like this. So anything can happen. A lot of carnage can happen. Like this one right here. Nelson Herrera just got turned around. 15 gets spun. He was hit from behind. But I think we stay green. We're going to keep racing. No caution. Oh, Francis. Oh, he's into the wall. He's trying to save it. He's trying not to spin. He does spin. He spins around and gets turned. And a huge wreck behind him. Oh, around he goes. And the 51 Avi Sachs upside down. Oh, man. This could be huge. Sachs doesn't come out. If Sachs does not continue this race, we might know who's the first eliminated. Maybe. Oh, man. Huge wreck. It's going to have some implications into the playoffs here. Holy cow. A huge crash. And we'll have to take a look at what brought out the caution. We saw the 8 car, Colin Francis, getting really loose exiting the corner. But it looks like it turns out he hit the wall right there. Then gets right into the 9 Liam Stewart, and he tried to save it. He tried desperately to not spin out. He knew if he did, he would have been into a wreck, and it might have hurt his chances to advance in the next round. He tried everything he could to save that car, but he ultimately was hit from behind by Allison Rain, and he goes for a spin. Collects Avi Sachs along with him as well. John Andrews got a little piece of that too. So did the 47 Connor Breton. 45, and everybody just wrecks each other out, turns around. A lot of cars involved. Wreckfest here at Darlington. Oh boy, we're going to see a lot of wrecks tonight here at the track. Too tough to tame. But couple playoff drivers involved in the wreckage, and Avi Sachs is one of them. This could hurt his chances to advance to the next round. If he stays on pit road and doesn't come out, this could hurt his chance to advance. We'll have to see if he continues, and it looks like he will continue. Anybody out of the race? No one is out yet, so they will continue. Castillo, though, is out of pit road, and things are not looking too good for the 19. One of the playoff drivers in the field. He might not be earning enough points to advance in the next round, but he's got to hope for the other drivers to wreck in front of him and hope for other issues involving the playoff drivers right in front of him. So it's not over yet, but things not looking too good for the 19 team. Gonna go back to the restart. Oh, one car's on pit road. I think that's Alexander Rowe. That's Alexander Rowe. Just went to the pits before the green. Alexander Rowe was he was the leader of the playoff field heading into today's race. And he might not make it to the next round. Well, it looks like he's out of pit road, but he had a problem before the restart. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, what a shocker. Alexander Rowe is the driver that has the most playoff points coming into Darlington, but he has a problem. before on the restart. Oh man, that is huge. And they've just lapped the 54 car. That is huge. Oh my goodness, that's big. 54 gets lapped and he just comes back onto the track. Holy cow. There's a lot of twists and turns of this race. My goodness. Luke Lowell goes to the bottom for the lead, trying to force Albertson to the wall. Goes to the bottom. Can he clear the 12? And he's going to get the lead. And there he is. The 99's out in front. His teammate's going to try to follow him in second place. And Luke Lowell knows if he wins this race, he's in the next round no matter what. So Luke's trying to win again. He has 2 wins, by the way, this season. Trying to win again and to get himself in the playoff and trying to get him into the next round. There's Jamal Jackson trying to hold off JP Latar, another one of the playoff competitors. And Jamal's able to block the 10. And a battle side by side with Samet Oskan and Matt Hunter. And both drivers are not in the playoffs, but are keeping the playoff drivers from making moves. The 11 gets loose. Trying to avoid hitting the wall now. The 11 gets loose and loses positions. He hits the wall. Scrapes the wall. Loses a ton of spots. Has to drop back. Trying not to get into a wreck. But the 10 car is trying to get on the 1 of Jamal Jackson. He just can't quite make the move yet. Might try to get him on the bottom of this corner right here. Looks low. Jackson's in the wall. And Lautaro gets by. Jackson loose, but is able to save it. Jackson was able to save it. He got loose, but was able to save and continue the race. That would have been huge if he wrecks out in front of the leaders. And we're just 10 laps away from the end of the first stage. Look at 78 with a run. Hayden Stringer gets a run on Matt Hunter and gets by for the lead. And gets by for a position. And another playoff driver, that's Dylan Abrahamian, running in 8th position. Can stay. If he can stay inside the top 10, he'll have a good cushion heading into next week's race at Kansas. Giovanni Castillo, things not looking too good for the driver. But 34, 51, and 54 lap down. Rowe and Avi Sachs. It might even come down to those two. See who advances in the next round. But Rowe might have just a big enough cushion to make it into the next round on those points alone. But he's going to need a lot of help. And the lead goes to the 12 Albertson. He just retook the lead from Luke Lowell. Is Luke Lowell going to fight back on the bottom? Can Luke Lowell get the lead back from the 12? Trying to pick up big points. Big stage points on the line here at Darlington. Huge stage points on the line here at Darlington. With the possibility of trying to get a win and get into the next round. Garrett Albertson, by the way, did not make the playoffs this season. He's going to try to win and try to get the team on the board. Been a rough year for the Penske crew, by the way. And none of the 3 drivers are in the playoffs this season, but it's been a rough year for the Penske team. But trying to end with a bang here, at least with a win in Darlington today. There'll be another restart in like the next 5-6 laps. In like the next a little bit over 5 or 6 laps, I should say. But Luke Lowell's going for the lead. Oh, Albertson the wall, and Lowell's going to take the lead. And JP Lautaro in second, so the playoff drivers running inside 1-2. 1-2 battle between the playoff drivers. It's Lowell and Lautaro, both running inside the top 2. I'm on the playoff drivers in this field. Jamal Jackson looks to the bottom. This is for 4th place. And Jamal knows he was close. He was close to getting that victory. Was never able to get it. And now he was out of the playoffs, but he's trying everything he can Maybe try to help his teammate out to get the 99 into the next round. JP Lataro right behind him. A new look for the 10 car. They'll be running that scheme for the rest of the season, hoping it will be their good luck scheme that will put them into a deep run in the playoffs. And here comes Lataro. Try to clear the 99 car. Goes on the bottom. Oh boy, 99 gets a run on the outside. He's able to clear the 10. Is able to continue the lead lap. Traffic ahead though. The 19 might slow down the 99. See if the 99 is able to get to the bottom. He can't. Well, he does now. Goes to the bottom. Able to clear the 19. He's able to get away from the 19. Able to clear him. And Castillo is now 2 laps down. So chances to advance to the next round are looking very grim for the 19 team. Not the start that they were hoping for. Just 2 more laps in the first stage here. Luke Law's got a comfortable lead. It's probably safe to say that he's going to be the stage winner, unless if JP Lataro has another trick up his sleeve in the final lap of stage 1. So 2 cautions so far in stage 1. We'll see if it'll be a different story in stage number 2. But for now, the last lap of stage 1. And 10 car looks low, but he might not have a chance on the 99 just yet. I guess he's saving it for near the end of the race if he's able to. But ultimately, it'll be the 99 that's going to win the first stage here today at Darlington. And Luke Law is going to take the first stage win. Huge stage win for the 99 team. Getting the big cushion that they need in hopes of keeping their playoff hopes alive and advancing into the next round. So Luke Lowell is your stage winner. Here we go. Going back to the green flag here at Darlington Raceway. We're back to green flag racing at the track Too Tough to Tame. '99 gets off to a good start. The 10, though, struggling on the outside. That's going to allow Skyler Taylor to take second place. Oh, Latar's in the wall. Too close to the wall, the 10. Oh, he's too close. Into the wall. He's going to lose spots. 10 loses spots. He got too close to the wall. Oh, he's trying to get the grip and he lost it. And Law loses the lead. Stringer takes it away. Oh no, Skyler Taylor took it away. Oh no, the 99, what happened? He got into the wall. Oh my goodness, wow, the 99 into the wall. Skyler Taylor's the leader. Oh my goodness. Another shocking twist. Stage 1 winner just loses into the wall. And he lost 3 positions. Oh my goodness, a twist here as Skyler Taylor is out in front. Skyler Taylor in the lead. His teammate Clark McKee's in the playoffs. Taylor knows he was close, but he wasn't able to win to get in. He's trying to make up for it here by winning at home at Darlington. Stringer and Moore inside the top 3. Stringer's in third over the 99. 99 has those 10 stage points, by the way. He's got a little bit of a cushion for himself. He's trying to make something happen here. And now he's running fourth. He's going to have to try to work his way back up again. My goodness, a tough break for the 99 of Luke Law. Just unbelievable. Just hitting the wall there and losing the lead. Oh boy, that's tough. Oh, 1 car's loose. James Richardson went loose, but he's able to save it. 6 was a little loose there on the corner, but he was able to save it. Able to continue. 99 looks low. And now Liam Stort's running inside 5th position right now. He's doing pretty well. Oh, 14 gets too high up. Oh, he loses some spots too. 14 gets too high up into the wall. Loses some spots too. Oh boy, a mess going on here at Darlington. A lot of drivers going back and forth now. Comes Zachary Fitzwater to try to hang on. The 11 car looks low, but he's not able to quite make the move on Zachary Fitzwater in the 4 car. And now Luke Law's looking at the bottom. Look at JP Lataro that looks to the low side, trying to get by the 9. 99's trying to get by Quinn Moore down the bottom. Oh no, the 9 gets into the wall. 10 is able to clear. 10 is able to clear, gets to the position now. 99, 38 battling side by side. Moore got a little bit more of a grip there in turn 4, but is he going to try to clear the 99? Just can't quite get there, and he gets him a little loose. And Law is able to get by. 3rd place, trying to work his way back up. Lataro is worked up to 4th. And the 2 drivers in the top 2 now are not in the playoffs. It's Skyler Taylor and Hayden Stringer. And Stringer was champion, I believe, 2 seasons ago. But he hasn't found victory lane since last season. Late in the playoffs. He'll have to find victory lane late in the playoffs again. But he's hoping that he would finally gets a win this season. He would try to make a statement. Skyler Taylor in front. 42's out in front, but they'll have to face another restart sooner or later in the stage break caution. And Priya McShane up into the wall. So he's up into the wall and not doing so great. Battle here, 36 right now. Giovanni Castillo not... Right now, things not looking too good for that 19 to advance. But we'll see if the cushion he has will be enough for him to make it to the next round. So Skyler Taylor's out in front right now. A little bit of a cushion over the 78 himself. Here comes Ebrahimian. On the bottom of Luke Law. I mean, sorry, not Luke Law. Liam Stewart. And Liam gets into the wall. Liam gets into the wall. Oscon to the bottom now. Liam's in the wall now, battling with Benjamin Snider. And a battle of the playoff drivers. They're going to have to get by the lap car, the 19. And they're able to get through the 19. So putting another lap down on the 19, Castillo. It's not a good race for him since getting involved in a wreck early on. Just hasn't been able to find the luck here for the 19 team. But still trying to hang on and trying to make something out of it. Hoping that maybe the cushion will be enough for him to make it to the next round, even with a last place finish. But really, not looking too great for the 19 team. And the 5 and 31 ballot out. 11 is in the wall. 11 got on the wall. 3's trying to sneak in. Isaiah Burnett's trying to go to the bottom now, trying to sneak on in. Skyler Taylor's a little bit of a cushion now, but again, they're going to have a restart. Another restart coming up, like inside a little bit over 20 laps. So, 42 knows he can't get comfortable. He can't get too comfortable now. Knows they got to make it right in stage 3 as well. Another stage after this, so they got to make it right. 19 car goes and trying to get out of the way of the lead pack. He knows if he gets into another wreck, he is done. He's out of this race. He's trying to do whatever he can to stay alive. Try to keep his playoff hopes alive. Look at this battle of drivers here with Luke Law following in 3rd place. And knows the 10 car needs to make a move quick. 10 knows he's got to make a move quick. But with everything that's happened with the other rivals behind him, Latar could be safe for now on just those points he earned this race. Same time, though, he can't get into a wreck. Because if he does, he might be out of the race and he might be out of contention. He did earn those stage points that he'll try to use to keep himself safe. But now he's getting passed by Quinn Moore. Quinn Moore just went by him. 38 car is out in fourth. Still out in fourth. So we'll see if he's going to be able to hang on to a top 5 spot now. Well, 42's built up a bit of a lead now, so he's got the best car so far. But we know this race is far from over. 4 car to the bottom on Liam Stewart. Gains another position, another point, another key playoff, another crucial point it could be for Zachary Fitzwater. In his final full-time season, final season maybe, he's going to try to win a championship, and he knows he needs to pick up the points. He needs to get luck on his side, too. He needs to be lucky. Needs everything to go right. And Rich Roy running inside the 10th spot. That's the final spot for the stage point. So Rich Roy trying to hang on over Samad Oskan, trying to pick up another stage point to help his chances of making it to the next round. One driver is eliminated after this race, another one will be eliminated after the next race, and then 4 drivers eliminated in the cutoff. Tar is going for 4th place. Trying to clear the 38. 38, though, is trying to fight back on the outside. But 10 is going to get a run, and the 38 nearly a little loose. He's going to lose some spots. Oh no, 38 getting loose. He's losing spots now. He's dropping outside the top 10. And now he's out of stage point contention. He might be out of the stage points now for Quentin Moore. Trying to fight against Samad Oskan on the outside. Trying to bring some new life. Bottom, he goes the 11. 11 goes to the bottom and clears him. 17-23 battling it out. Still anybody's race right here is Nathaniel O'Hare is going to the bottom. And the 5 car gets by the 10. Now the 10 and 31 among the drivers battling it out for the playoffs. Will Latar hang on? Latar was able to hang on. He's going to try to fight back for that spot that he lost to the Nathaniel O'Hare. Oh, the 5's in the wall. It's going to help out the 10 car a little bit. It's going to help out the playoff drivers that need those those stage points. Rich Roy not able to clear the 5. 11 car standing right behind him in the 10th spot. Quinn Moore's trying to find a way to get around the 11. He needs to get into stage point contention and earn the big stage point. Might be just one, but it might be enough to advance. Maybe. Depending on how the next 2 races will go for Quinn Moore. On the lap 57 now. By the way, the second stage will end on lap 68. And here comes the 14 trying to get by the 5 car, trying to pick up another potential stage point. Can he pick up another stage point there? He's got it. Rich Roy gets by the 5. Now 34 is going to have to try to find an opportunity to find a way around the 11. 11 puts a block on the 34. 38. Puts a block on the 38 now. Skyler Taylor is going to have to get by the 19 again. The 19 is going to be a trouble for some of the drivers. And the 19 is going to slow down the 42 a little bit. Oh boy, will Skyler Taylor find a way around this 19? Oh wow, holding up the 42 a little bit. Oh, now going to have to go a little bit of a maneuver there. And Skyler Taylor's able to get by the 19. Able to get the clean air in front of him once again. Skyler Taylor's just dominated stage 2 after taking the lead on the restart. And just no one's been able to catch him. Well, the 78 was able to narrow down the lead a little bit. I think it was up to like 2 seconds. It was under like a second there, but now 78's going to have to get by the 19. 78 does get by. And Luke Law, though, is in third place. He needs to get by him. The 19 is going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble for these drivers trying to pick up the stage points. Law getting held up a bit. And the 10 was trying to get an opportunity to get by him. I mean, the 10 was ready. He was ready to pounce. He was ready to pounce on that 99 when he made a mistake. He's still right there. He's right there. He is right there to try to pass him. And now the battle between 8th, 9th, 10th, it'll be more intense with a lap car in front of them. Daniel O'Hare is 8th, Oscon is 9th, and Moore is 10th. Who's going to make the move? Look at Oscon. Gets the move. Gets another position. Trying to get by the 19 now, his teammate. Oh, his teammate's holding him up. Moore is going to go for an aggressive move to the bottom. And now the 19 moves to the bottom. And Moore gets by. Oscon, Rich Roy trying to hang on. The 11 hits the wall. 11 is up into the wall. Rich Roy's in 9th. And then 10th spot battle between Oscon and O'Hare. O'Hare gets 10th. And Isaiah Bernesh moves up a spot. And Oscon's on the outside. He's stuck. He is stuck on the outside. And Nelson Herrera and Matt Hunter trying to take advantage. Oh, man. Is this racing intense or what? I mean, we didn't have a single caution stage number 2, but we still had some intense racing from that getting by the 19 car. Been trouble for the 19 for these drivers, some of these drivers tonight. 19 Racing still trying to keep his playoff hopes alive. Trying to keep his hopes alive for a championship. Might try to hope that the cushion will be enough for him to advance. Hoping that another driver in the playoffs ahead of him retires all of a sudden. And he's in the driver's seat. He's racing hard. He's trying to race till the end. He's trying to make it to the end. You know, the pack trying to catch up to second place, by the way. This could be a pack to watch out for. With 42, though, just pulling away, dominating stage 2. But stage 3, though, could be a different story. Seeing how crazy restarts can be, and especially at a track like this. So 42 is not getting too comfortable right now. He knows he's got another restart he's got to face off against these drivers again. He knows another restart's coming up. So trying to do everything he can to prepare and what strategies to go with to make it to the very end. Battle for second was Stringer and Luke Law. And Isaiah Bernesh currently occupies the 10th and final spot. It puts Nathaniel O'Hare out of contention for points. But all those playoff drivers will earn some stage points at the end of this one, from the looks of it, bearing anything catastrophic on the final lap of stage 2. Skyler Taylor just dominated stage number 2. He took the lead on the restart and just pulled away after that. But we'll see if stage 3 will become the same story, or will we see another driver pull away to try to win here at Darlington. But anyway, Skyler Taylor steals a stage win away here at the track Too Tough to Tame. So Skyler Taylor's your stage 2 winner. So those are the drivers in the playoffs that have earned stage points in stage number 2. Alrighty guys, we're coming back to the green flag for the final stage here at Darlington. Skyler Taylor in front with Hayden Stringer on the outside of the front row. Who's going to be the one that gets the start first? Luke Law, JP Latar behind them in row 2. Both playoff drivers looking to win and get into the next round as the green flag waves. And the 78 is the one that gets to the gas first. 78 gets to the gas first. Stringer able to get ahead of Skyler Taylor. See if the 42 can fight back on the bottom for the lead. See if he's got the run on the bottom. Trying to clear the 42. 23 gets into third place now, by the way. That is the 23 Benjamin Snider trying to get by the 42. 42 trying to fight back, though. Here's Rich Roy fourth and Law's fifth. Latar's dropped back. He's in the wall. Went up into the wall. Loses a couple spots. And Stringer's up into the wall, too. 78 can't get out of the wall. He loses another spot. Now they're battling for the positions, finishing positions now. And 78 loses the lead. He's going to lose a lot of spots. Stringer is on the outside. Loses those on the top side. Loses it. Just couldn't quite control it. Skyler Taylor takes the lead. The caution flag is out. And Nathan Ormond just went around. Huge crash as well. Tyler Jones and Cullen Francis, one of the playoff drivers involved. Huge crash. First time we've had a caution since a caution brought out by a wreck since stage 1, near the end of this, like at the beginning of stage 1. Wow. Drama here at Darlington, as we're going to have to take a look at what happened. Alright, let's take a look at what brought out the caution this time. Tyler Jones went up into the wall too close, trying to avoid getting the Darlington stripe, but, well, it looks like he's going to get a big one here today. But he gets right into 3 wide with Edith Cardoza. Cardoza gets around the 24 of Nathan Ormond. Cardoza, though, just makes it through that one, but same could not be said for Tyler Jones. And he makes contact with LG Lataro, stuck into the 21 car, just spinning around, and now the 21 flipping upside down. 15 goes around. Cullen Francis is hit too, and Francis was among those involved as well. That's how the 24 spun, but oh, the 19 tried to get through, try to squeeze on through. It takes more damage. He knows that his race is over and his championship hopes might be over too. So this wreck, though, might help him out a little bit, but Francis was among those involved. Tyler Jones onto the pits and is going to have to go to pit road. He might be the first one out of the race. It might give them a little bit cushion for Castillo, but might not be much. We'll have to wait and see. Green flag back out in the air. And Skyler Taylor gets off to a terrible restart for the second time in a row. 42 just struggles on the restarts. Just struggling now. Gonna have to try to fight back the 14. Rich Roy. Roy's trying to win to get into the next round. And John Andrews as well. Luke Lowell, JP Lataro, all trying to make it to the next round. But the 99's in the wall. Luke Lowell's in the wall now, trying to escape. And loses positions. He's going to lose a lot of spots. 42 fighting with a 23 Benjamin Snider. This team won, by the way, Darlington a couple seasons back with Connor Breton. And I think they also won with Quinn Porter a couple seasons back there too. So the 2311, this has been one of their best tracks in the Ultimate Series. Might have a chance to win their third race here at this track with as many drivers in that 23 car. 7 goes for the position. He gets by Marvilla, his teammate. That's Chris Leone. Also not in the playoffs, but trying to make something happen. Here we go. Skyler Taylor goes for the lead. He knows he's trying not to let this race slip away from him. He's trying to win, trying to make a statement tonight. But Snider holds off for now. Comes Roy. Rich Roy looks to the bottom. Might be an opportunity to get by the 42. Maybe. And Benjamin Snider's out in front right now. And Skyler's going to go for another chance here in turn 3. It's been the best turn for the 23 car. 42 still even. 42's not giving up though. Go to the bottom, turn 1. Here they come. Rich Roy's trying to hang on. John Andrews and J.P. Lataro inside the top 5. They got 3 playoff drivers behind them trying to find a way to round to 42. Here they come. Skyler Taylor for the lead. Oh, the 23's in the wall. And 42 leads. Skyler Taylor retakes the lead. Skyler Taylor retakes the lead here at Darlington. Benjamin Snider up into the wall. That's all the 42 needs for now. Rich Roy up to second. Rich Roy trying to make it in the next round with a win. Trying to be the first playoff driver to win and get in the next round. Battle for 4th. J.P. Lataro, John Andrews. Lataro goes to the bottom. Can he clear the 17 on this corner? 17 got a little bit of a run on the outside though. It's Chris Leone standing right behind him. He's trying to get to the top 5. And now he's 5th. And 17 drops back against Luke Law. Now battling it out with John Andrews and Luke Law for position. They've got a bit of a cushion inside the top 10 if they stay put. But trying to continue their hopes and dreams of making it in the next round. Here comes Roy. On the bottom he goes. Trying to put Skyler Taylor up into the wall. Oh, Taylor gets a little bit of the wall. And Rich Roy leading the race. Rich Roy leading. And the 14 is in front. 14 is the leader. Rich Roy. Trying to win and get in the next round. Trying to be the first to advance in round 2. Skyler Taylor loses it. And now into 4th. Into 5th. Heartbreaker for Skyler Taylor. Led in stage 2 in the middle. And couldn't hang on for stage 3. Oh, heartbreaker for Skyler Taylor. And Rich Roy trying to hang on to the lead over Benjamin Snider. But Snider's not racing. He's racing for a win. 23 goes to the bottom for the lead. And to Roy hits the wall. Roy hits the wall and Benjamin Snider's out in front. Oh my goodness. Benjamin Snider's out in front. Big lead he's got on Rich Roy. Benjamin Snider with a huge gap on Rich Roy. Here comes Lataro, gets by. Lataro, second place is JP. Chris Leone's 3rd place. Oh, Luke Lowell's really loose. Oh man, he got really too close to the wall. He got really loose. He's going to lose a lot more spots. Oh man, Luke Law just not catching a break here in this race. Loses it, and now he's dropped a lot of spots. More lap traffic. Giovanni Castillo. Will the 23 get by him quickly? And there you see the 23, and now the 10 trying to take advantage. Trying to really gain ground on the 23 on the lap car. 19 trying to get out of the way. They're going to slow down the pack. Chris Leone just moved up to 3rd, but Snider gets by the 19, and so does the 10. They get by him. 19 gets out of the way. Then 19 gets out of the way. Benjamin Snider continues to lead. Snider trying to hang on and win and get a win for the 23 team. Now the 10 car, JP Lataro in 2nd place. He wants to win to get in the next round. He's trying to really gain on Benjamin Snider. Benjamin, and now the 10 Lautaro. He needed some tricks on the last few laps to get in at the Glen. Needed some tricks to get in the playoffs at Watkins Glen to win. I might have to do the same thing here at Darlington. Chris Leone is in third, Skyler Taylor's fourth, and Rich Roy's inside fifth. Leone's not in the playoffs, but he's trying to race for a win. He wants to get back to victory lane. It's been a long time since he last won a race. And Skyler Taylor trying to rebound after a terrible start in stage 3. Just after winning stage 2. Stringer, Hunter, Reynolds top 10. All trying to gain some ground. Here comes Leone. Gets a good run on the 10. Gonna try to get a good run on the 10 car. Try to get by him for second place. This could help out the 23 a little bit. Could really help out his chances here in the final laps here at Darlington Raceway. '23 car trying to hang on for the race win. Trying to get by and trying to get his first win here at Darlington. Here comes Lautaro. Gets a ground. He gets a bit of a gain here. Still a race to watch here. The lap 98. See if Benjamin Snider can hang on now. Lap car up ahead, maybe 15. I don't know if they're going to catch him, though. I don't know if they're going to catch Nilson Herrera. But the 10 car is really gaining ground on the 23. Here comes the 42, though. Good battle for the lead between JP Lautaro and Benjamin Snider. That's what Lautaro's been trying to do here tonight. Trying to get the lead from Snider. Snider fights back on the outside. 7 loses the grip. 23 trying to stay out of the wall. 42 trying to come from behind to win this race. Here comes the 10 again. Here comes Lautaro trying to clear Snider. Snider's got a good run on the outside, though. Let's see if Lautaro can try to clear him into turn 1. Here comes the 14 Roy. Roy took third. Rich Roy took third place. And now 42's loose. He loses it. And now he's lost it for real. He's on the outside. He just lost it. He might have lost the race on that move right there. 11 laps to go. Benjamin Snider trying to hang on. And here comes a 10 car. Trying to get to the second spot. Benjamin Snider trying to clear and get into the lead. Ten laps to go for Benjamin Snider. He's trying to hang on over the 2 teammates, both battling to try to win and get in the next round. It's Lautaro and Roy, both trying to get into the next round. They got good points up their sleeve with them to go to the next round, but Lautaro wants to win. He was on the bottom, by the way, entering this race. He's one of the bottom drivers, so a win here would really help him out to try to advance into the next round. 23 car just blocking the 10 as much as he can. Stringer is on the outside. He's going to lose the grip. He's going to drop out and might have lost his chance to win there. That might have ended a chance for Stringer to try to win here tonight. 8 laps to go on the stripe here at Darlington. Benjamin Snider is trying to block here. A lot of pressure for him as he's never won in the series before. He's trying to win tonight here at Darlington in all tracks. Matt Hunter, he's 4th now. What a gain for Matt Hunter. What a gain for Cassie Reynolds in 5th. Oh, both those drivers didn't make the playoffs, but trying to get in the top 5, trying to at least finish inside the top 5 tonight. 7 to go for Benjamin Snider. All eyes on him, trying to lock himself, trying to get a win and trying to keep the playoff drivers from locking themselves into the next round. And I know Latar is really hungry. He's trying everything he can to get by the 23. Just can't find a way around him. Just 6 laps to go for Benjamin Snider. Trying to bring 2311 to another victory with teammate Ryan Durante winning earlier this year at North Wilkesboro. But Durante's the only one of the drivers to make the playoffs. Snider wasn't able to make it with his teammate, but he's trying to make up for winning here at Darlington if he can hang on. Here comes Reynolds in 5th. Here comes Moore 6th place. Andrews 7th. Right now running good inside the top 10. Skyler Taylor stays in the 10th spot. And now Castillo, they're going to have to pass by him again, it looks like. Going to have to pass him by in the final laps here at Darlington. 5 laps remain. Oh boy, we could still have a caution here, and that could set up an overtime finish. Oh boy, this will come down to the 19 likely if they get by him again. 4 laps to go. They're about to catch him again. They're about to catch the 19 again. Who's he going to decide who wins? Here we go. They're in the 19 territory. 19 holding up a little bit of 23. 14 gaining ground. Here we go. Lap traffic. Castillo's going to try to get out of the way on the outside. He does. And Benjamin Snider goes to the bottom. He's able to clear the 19. 3 laps to go. That might have iced it right here. Or well, unless if Latar has something, another trick up his sleeve. Oh, he's still not giving up. He's on the bottom. He's trying to get the draft from the 23 car. Trying to make something happen here tonight. Here we go. 2.5 laps remain here at Darlington. And going to be 2 laps to go next time by. Oh, 19's holding up teammate Oscon again. But the race is here. Right here with 2 laps to go. 2 times around. Latar's got to make something happen. Looks to the bottom, trying to get the draft, trying to get to the lane here. 23 is hanging on to the lead, coming to the white flag, next time by. Trying to get his first win in the series, and an upset it would be at Darlington if he hangs on. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. 1 more lap. Benjamin Snider trying to hang on for the win, and an upset victory would be at Darlington if he does it. Trying to hang on over 2 playoff drivers, Lataro and Rich Roy. Just 1 half lap left for him at Darlington. And 2311's luck is going to continue to be on their side of the track. Too tough to tame. Here he comes. Benjamin Snider wins at Darlington and takes the checkers at the Lady in Black. Alrighty guys, here are the results from Darlington Raceway. As Benjamin Snider is your winner. You can pause the video to find out where you finished into the race. And now we're going to add up all the points one by one to see who is the first driver eliminated from the playoffs. Alright, so the points have been calculated after Darlington, and the driver eliminated from playoff contention is Matt Gomes, as he falls 5 points short of making it to the next race. Giovanni Castillo, Avi Sachs, they make it to the next race. Castillo was the lowest finishing driver, finished 1 spot lower than Matt Gomes in Darlington, but had that cushion, and it was the difference that allowed him to advance into the next race to continue his quest for the championship. But Matt Gomes is the first driver out of championship contention. A huge shocker. I really thought Gomes would make it farther, but in the first race, he's already the first driver eliminated from playoff contention. So next week at Kansas, another driver will be eliminated from contention, and then the eliminations will follow the same as it has been before. With every 3 races, we'll send 4 drivers home packing from championship contention here in the Pichu London Ultimate Series. So anyway, Sachs, Castillo, Gilataro, they make it, but Matt Gomes is out. And the rest of the standings on the right of your screen. You can pause the video to find where you are standing right now as we head to the next race at Kansas for our second cutoff race in round number 1. We hope you enjoyed our race at Darlington. We will see you next time at Kansas Speedway, the second race of the first round. Until then, we'll see you later.